What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a Bitcoin and crypto update video. Last time we were talking, Bitcoin was hanging out right around this region over here. We were talking about this key level here at like 55,000. We talked about if we break this level, that it's more likely that we come test our lows again, in which we did. And we also not only tested our lows here, but we got rejected by this box, and now we're currently testing lower levels again. Whether or not this was the bottom, we'll see. But I mean, this was key for us because this line here, you can see we actually broke it that day that we pretty much talked about it, but immediately closed right back above it. So I honestly thought we were doing okay here, because once we were chilling here, we back tested as support again like you wanted to see. But once we came up here, we got resistance again. And I really thought that after we also closed this one right here, that this body was going to really push us through. Never did. Got rejected again. Came back, flirted with this, found support, broke it. And now, yeah, like I said, we came back to our yellow box, but we closed below this yellow box. Resistance now, and here we are resuming off of it, and we basically came back into my yellow box down here almost. I mean, we're with like a few $100s away. I was close. We can still touch down into it, you know, a couple wicks like crazy. After these bodies start closing, you know, in the next couple of days here, we'll see how this goes. What we want to see for now is our V-shaped recovery that we're talking about from here. And like I said, they can go something like this. Maybe we come down here, come right back up with our daily engulfing candle, chip chop a little bit, come back up into this region, play here, and then climb higher, and then boom. That's something like that. That would be a big V-shaped recovery and look completely normal. But outside of that, now we do have to watch this box as resistance on the way up. And let's see, honestly, the level we have to break on the downside before we clean this up here. Let's see. The level we have to break on the way back up here, we want to watch 51 to 54,000. Yeah, like right around here, these two levels, or just this yellow box like we were talking about. If we could clear back above here and find support, we're good to go. But I want to clean up this chart here a little bit with you guys. Let's just take all this stuff out of here. And I want to zoom in on, let's talk about this here. Now we have a new high and a lower high in place. So I want to watch this. Break that. More importantly, this box and this, and we're in the clear for the bull market to start going hard again. And then I want to connect these lows here, and we're going to drag these out too. So something I think Bitcoin could be forming on this daily time frame, weekly time frame, we'll zoom out and stuff. Maybe descending wedge here, you know, like this. This is a bullish pattern. Once we break out to the upside, that's what we want to look for, the break above this line and the confirmation above it, whether it happens over here or over here. We'll keep up to date here. But I think we're forming this pattern. This is a bullish pattern. Once we break out of here, we can resume our bull market, kind of like going back to here, the monthly time frame log. I still think that we are very much in the phases like this, the cool off phase, and this right here is kind of where we're at right here, right? Because we kept talking about this, the RSI, the first tap, the second tap, you know, 1, 2, 1, 2. And here's our first tap. We haven't gotten up here the second time just yet. So it's looking more like this phase because we come down back to our 70 level. You can see that the overbought territory is this dotted line here. It usually acts as support and resistance for a little while on the monthly time frame here. So this is our second red month. We talked about that in a couple videos now, actually. Even when we were first starting our green month up here, I want to say we were talking about it, how we can consolidate here in this region for a while. Because actually here I could pull up the log growth curves. We're still just chilling above. Let me clean this up for you guys real quick. Cool, I cleaned it up now. We're still chilling above this midline here, you can see, and we're honestly probably finding support on it right now, which would make total sense. If we consolidate here for a couple more months, holy cow, yeah, this would look perfect, guys, right? Let me see if I can draw it out even better. It's on a monthly, so it won't look that clean. But if we just hung out here for a couple months and then zoomed up to our high, you know, this is like mid 150K over here, maybe overshoot it with some wicks, hit that 250K region or so. I have a feeling it's going to hit 250,000. That's just my thing. But we're watching it right here. We're hanging out above this. We talked about it before, but let's revisit, right? Every time we break above this midline here, we got 1, 2 touches before we get to the top. Or we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles till the top. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles till the top. And today we are 1, 2, 3, 4th candle in. So we are halfway there, maybe, you know, let's see where we're at. And we'll keep up to date here, but that's enough with Bitcoin here. Let's go over to Ethereum. I got to get rid of this now since we're on the wrong chart, and let's go over to the daily. Cool. Ethereum, I drew these in a couple days ago to update, but you know, ever since really we broke out of this ascending triangle here back in the $1,800 region that we've been tracking, back tested as support multiple times. That was our launch powerful move. This was really that really nice buying opportunity that we called out down here with that nice support resistance flip. outside of the also support and resistance flip right over here, where we had resistance right here, right? 1, 2, broke above it, support, and then support over here when this was resistance too, and now launched up here. So now that we're hanging up in this region, I drew in these two lines right now because I want to see us pretty much chill out here for a little while. We're already down from the high about 22%, so pretty good fall so far. You know, if we draw in from the low here to the high, we're hanging out right, probably coming back down to this $3,200 region to confirm support here again or something like that. Depends where you draw it. If you draw it from that low, if you draw it from this low, then it kind of already did it. So I'm assuming it probably already did so because we had some crazy closes over here, and this is probably just going to consolidate here for a little bit. You know, chip chop. Oops, sorry. Chip chop right here, and then boom, rip higher, something crazy like that. But yeah, Ethereum is doing good. We'll just watch this region for a little while. XRP consolidating still. It's currently in the support box that we got. I drew in a downturn resistance. This one's going to break out soon. Outside of this box here, I'm just going to go ahead and clear that up. You know, we have one little support line coming in. Not many touch points here, just 1, 2. But nonetheless, you can see that we're going to have a breakout very soon. Where we're going to break up or down from here is hard to tell, but I can tell you right now, if we hold right here, boom. If we hold, let's say, what is this, $1.40? I like that. Let's go right up to $1.40. If we hold this $1.40 with the daily closes, we're looking pretty good. Below $1.40, then that's still fine. I mean, we're not going to live down here for super long, right? I'll just extend this out a little bit more. We can still hug this line for a little bit. We can come down here for a little bit. It really doesn't matter. This is just going to chill as long as Bitcoin doesn't dump too hard, because then it won't drag these down as hard. But after we clear this line, XRP is going to go right back to that $2 range, and then after $2, right to the all-time high. There's really nothing else holding it back, because if we go to that monthly time frame, those were the last monthly closes up here, and after that $2 really to the moon. If we go to Stellar, let's go to the daily time frame. I'm on log now. Boom. Been riding this guy for a while here. This is from pretty much the beginning of the bull market or so, when we broke out, made our first higher high out of this long-term bear market here. You can see if you could just kind of follow this, right? All these lower lows, this was our first higher high, and then we made our first higher low here. Then we started making higher highs and higher lows the whole way up, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So we're doing that. We're keeping that up. And what's really, really nice to see right now is that we are above really good key resistance. So we confirmed it as support here, and we are still bouncing off this trend line, right? We got to bounce here, we got to bounce here, we got to bounce here, and right now we're honestly currently flipping this potentially resistance into support right now. So let's see what happens. Both this line and this upward trending line are confluence of a good entry for a nice little bounce here, and we'll see what happens with that. After Stellar bounces from here, honestly, we're probably going to hit $1 soon, I feel like, with this guy, just because it's psychologically a pretty interesting number, and it's already been there before, so let's just keep tracking that right now. Now Cardano broke out of the bull flag again. This was previous resistance, now back tested as support. Not only that, but we back tested the upward trending resistance line here as support as well, and now we're launching from here. So Cardano is kind of just, honestly, I could draw on this quick little line here. We're just trailing right here. I'll clone it in. Boom. We're just hanging out in between this like trading channel, and we're gonna wiggle around here for a little while. Pretty cool. Honestly, it's at $2 right now. That's pretty crazy considering where it's been. You know, it used to be down in the penny regions. So this one's really trending hard. It's above its all-time high by not even a whole lot, honestly. Let's see, from its all-time high to present price, it's only up 55%, and it's been upwards of 78%. So this guy honestly has a lot more room to grow. It's one of the top 5 coins right now. It's crazy. I added a bunch more coins for you guys though, so I hope you like them. We're gonna go ahead and rock right through them. All the coins I have on here are the ones I'm actually interested in, so that's why I have them on here. Let's talk about Litecoin now. Litecoin has been trending in this channel for a while now, and I have some key support resistance lines from the whole bull and bear market that we've had here. And now that we're in the bull market here, this $220 level was pretty key. It was major resistance back in the day, and resistance here we back tested as support already, and now really we've been wiggling between these two trading lines as you see here. So right now, honestly, we could hold this line right here as support because it looks like that was previous resistance, and there's a bunch of candle closes here, so that could hold. Otherwise, not a big deal. Still coming in for this trend line here, and then you know, on to the new highs again. Litecoin trends pretty hard. It's either going down, it's either going up, or it's either going down, or boom, here we are going back up. So TRON, boom, TRON was a sleeper for a while, went sideways for most of its life. A lot of key levels in here. I got one trend line I put in here to watch. Support, support, current support right now potentially, right? Looks like it. And you can also see how it ranges a lot. When it's in between its key levels, it likes to go sideways and chip chop before it picks its true direction. And right now we know we have a main direction in play. It's up right here, so let's keep watching our key support in these levels down here. And once resistance is broken, we're off to make new highs from there. For TRON, I don't really see a whole lot of resistance above it right now since it's really playing with this last leg right here at its resistance up there. But once it clears from there, all-time highs are coming for this. QNT, I had a really fun time charting this guy actually because when I zoomed out, I liked how clean this one was, right? We had pretty two defined trading channels for a long, long time. Until then, if you excuse the whole COVID mishap, we started trading in this channel and it's just super, super clean. And I really like this one because we just broke above. Let's see, this trend line is, let's just say it started over here. To present day, it's been 500 days long where this trend line has been resistance, 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 broke above it, support, support, and now resuming off. And not only resuming off this resistance, which is a really powerful move, this previous resistance here just horizontally is now coming back to be back tested as support. So QNT is looking really solid right now and then still has this upward trending line, right? So this region's still fine too. But after we launch from here, this should be a very, very, very powerful move. I honestly don't have price targets for quant, but I can say $46 is nothing right now just by looking at this. It's pretty, pretty clean. Taking a look at Uniswap. Uniswap has been ripping, right? Pretty parabolic uptrend. Some consolidation up here. One major resistance line I pointed out over here. We got like $34 resistance, resistance, right? Broke above it. Now we're supporting right here potentially, or our upward trending support line right now. These daily candles, I am aware, are kind of choppy here, so play with it. Let it see what happens here. If we could hold above this horizontal line, that's more important than this trend line, and we'll see what happens with Uniswap. Taking a look at Telcoin. Telcoin's pretty interesting too. Long consolidation, and then broke out of the bear market, and then a lot of bull flags on the way up, and a lot of consolidations. Support resistance flips. I like this, right? Bull flag, boom, bull flag, breakout of this bull flag, sorry, and then we retested this previous all-time high right here. That was awesome, powerful move, boom. Now probably just chilling again, right, into this region here before then making another leg up, since that's what it seems to like to do. But yeah, we'll keep up to this guy. I mean, these guys move a lot more aggressive than a lot of the coins I'm used to tracking. Taking a look at Holochain, pretty similar to Telcoin, but looks a little different besides the bear market here. A couple bull flag breakouts, and then right now this one looks a little different. It looks like Tel right here. This looks like Telcoin right here, right? Bull flag, breakout, retest. Just a sideways consolidation though, but hot right here, holochain, bull flag, breakout, retest, but this one's a bull flag more sideways like this. So this one's looking pretty nice, right? Green line for a nice good buy entry. If this is to break out above this trend line here, like if we get a trade like this, boom, that is off to make crazy highs for sure. This 1 penny, it's already been at 3 pennies. I don't really know how high it could go, but I'm pretty interested in this one. I've been in it for a while since I knew it was a pretty cool project back in the day, but pretty nice stuff. Bitcoin dominance, falling like crazy, you guys. I added one more line here. I'm gonna go to the week. Nah, we can go to monthly. Why not? Just clean it up nice and easy. I added some more lines in because we broke this one. I didn't think it was gonna break that fast. Looking back though, a lot of the money is gonna leave Bitcoin to go to these altcoins, especially in this bull run. So we could totally test these levels like 40, 35, and then honestly even lower. Like Bitcoin might get as low as like 30 to even high 20s or whatever percent market share, but certainly will retrace at least half or more in the bear market, which we're going to keep tracking right now. But right now we've already tested 40%. So I don't know when we're going to have a little relief period because we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months now of red. So surely we're going to get a bounce somewhere. It might be here. Honestly, I think it will be here because I'm surprised we already lost all these to begin with. So Bitcoin should absorb some of this market share again, maybe when we hit our next leg up, when we break above like 65K or so. But Ethereum is really taking a lot of that dominance. I drew in a lot of these clone trend lines. It looks good on the weekly, I believe. Nope, that's the daily, sorry. Boom. Yeah, you can see a lot of support and resistance on the way up here, and currently getting resistance here. And that we touched this green line here has got rejected here. So either we are getting resistance here or confirming support. We'll have to find out soon. And if we break above that, then we can see upwards of 25% market share eventually for Ethereum. XRP looking pretty good as well. Broke above this one right here, 2%, and we are flirting with that 2.5%. We just broke through it actually right now. So I want to see what happens in this region here. If we come back up to the 3% level, that'll be great because as soon as we break 3%, I'm thinking we're hitting deeper, like 6, 10, and even farther. You know what I mean? This one really likes to push quite hard. So, um, yeah, that was fun. I really like making videos like this. It's pretty cool to like put all my thoughts in one place and watch back and get better at, understanding the charts and reading them and stuff. Bitcoin's quite interesting, to say the least. So I appreciate you guys as always for watching. We're gonna stay up to date here with this descending channel that we got here right now for Bitcoin. We don't have a crypto winter going on just yet. I mean, guys, Bitcoin's only fallen from top to bottom a maximum of 32% already and 30% present day. And it's only really been, I think it's been 30 days if I go from top to here, 33 days. So relax, let's not forget that literally not that long ago over here, like the beginning of the year, even the beginning of the year in December, Bitcoin was 20K, it's up more than double that right now. So this has got a lot more time to grow. These things, they go in cycles. Let's look at that monthly time frame here, right? They go in cycles. You got big uptrends, you got long downtrends, big uptrends, long downtrend. We're in our big uptrend still. Nothing is telling us we're at the top just yet. We're gonna stay on top of it here. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok, and my Snapchat. It's all in the description down below. And I'll catch you guys all in the next video.